Hello, teachers and other volunteers of the YRE department here at the Miami Valley Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. I am Stella Combs, the acting director of religious education here. Due to several changes that has happened within the fellowship, we are unable at this time to have an in-person teacher orientation. So with that, I have decided to create just a quick video. Along with this video, you will be receiving a link to a living folder, because we do have a few policies that is in the process of being changed. So I'm wanting to have that as a living folder, and so then when those policy changes and things like that takes effect, then I will send you out at least an email for you to be able to go back in there and to check to see what those changes are. I My goal with this is to create an environment to where that you always have the information on hand, and that if it is changing, then there's never a question on which is the most accurate. Now, without further ado, we are just going to go in real quick into the program, and then you will also receive these files to read over them in more of a detail. But there are some things that I want to make sure is clear. One of which is within our society, we now do a lot of speaking to each other electronically. Now, this electronic portion, it's not available yet within our files, mainly because I'm just going to use from added other sources that is kind of a general guideline for those usages for when they pertain to children. Because our number one concern within the YRE department is that we make sure that our children and our volunteers are safe. So with that, I want to make sure that if you are having conversations with these children within using electronics, that you are CCing or you're adding in their parent or their guardian in on this conversation. This not only protects the child, but this also protects you. And then, if it's something that you're wanting the child to do, and that there's a guideline or a deadline, I should say, for that, well, then the parent or guardian can kind of push that along. So I just want to make sure that everyone is remaining safe here at the Miami Valley. Another couple of things that I want to go over is our contingency plan. Now, none of these topics are comfortable, but there are things that we do need to go over. And basically, it's that if anything happens, don't assume that somebody else has called for help. There is never a problem to have more than one, more than five, more than 10 that ends up calling 911 for assistance. I would rather have them called too much than for everyone to assume that someone else has. And then just to make sure that we are getting our children to safety. Now, the more guidelines of that will be available in this file. I don't want to make this video too long. But one other thing that I do want to go over is that we also have an in general guideline on how to conduct your classroom. Now, these aren't like how you have to do it every single time. These are just guidelines in order to make the experience more comfortable for you. That way, then, if you go in there and you feel a little lost, because I know that first going into a classroom, it can be a little intimidating because here's all of these smiling young faces looking to you as an authority. But I want you to be rest assured that all these children really want is attention, and that you are paying attention to them, that what they are saying matters, and that you are there and present, and that you care. Because they will more remember how you made them feel than what you actually taught them. Now, the lessons we are teaching them, they are important, but they are ones that then has to get reinforced over and over, but they will more remember how you made them feel. So as we go into our new year, and I am very excited, I can't wait to work with each and every one of you. Make sure that you program in my phone number. You can call me at any time. I do want to speak with you. I do want to have that open communication. So I hope that each and every one of you has a blessed day. Thank you.